name of my ancestors, peace forever and always. I am, not you, it's me, the Angel Snuffing Up 7, your host, and welcome once again to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. I'm your brother, and hopefully your friend, Taalik Ibn'rad. I want to say this to us. Some of you are parents. And as a parent, if you are in any way a competent parent, you wish the best for your child. There is no parent that does not want the best for their child. And you do all that you can, if you are a competent parent, in order to try to make an attempt to secure and encourage that child to become the best he or she can be. You sacrifice a lot. You go to the ball games. You go to the PTA meetings. You do all that you can. But how does the parent feel when that child lets them down? You do all that you can, and you catch your child with marijuana under their pillow. You find beer bottles in their trash can. You get a call that your baby is in jail for attempted murder. And things can get worse. You've done all that you can, and no matter how you try to help the child, no matter what you do, it seems that the child just continues to fall down. So it is with the creation. So it is with that being that some of y'all call God. What do you think, or how do you think God is looking upon us? Do you think that your God is looking upon the human family and he feels pride in his creation? Do you think when God, you said that he's everywhere and he exists? I wonder why you never call God a she. How come God can't be a she? But that's a different subject. We'll just say he for the time being. I'd rather my God to be a she myself, because she looks better than a man to me. I'd rather have my God looking like a woman rather than a man. Now, God being a man for a woman, I guess that's cool. Me, I'd rather have my God look like a woman, but that's not the subject. How do you think God looks upon us? I would think, and I would imagine, that God, the creation of the womb itself, that which brought us into being, like that parent that done its best to raise that child that came forth from this fleshly, physical womb, and they shed tears and become disappointed, I would guess that God himself, the creation, this great womb itself, can't believe that this being that I have given so much intelligence, Look at yourself. Look at the world created. Look at this computer. Look at these cars. Look at what your brain, look what our brains have done. There is no other animal or life form on this planet or any other life form that we know of greater than the human being, but look at us. We are like the child sneaking around smoking marijuana, getting high, committing assaults, going to jail. Look at us. Black man and woman in America, specifically to you and me. Do you think that you come from a people that went through over 300 years of slavery for nothing? Do you think you caught all this hell, Jim Crow, discrimination, being beat by dogs, being sprayed with fire hoses, being lynched, being raped and murdered, all these things for all this time for nothing? All these things was to prepare you for something great. Just like that parent tried to prepare that child for something great in life. And we just don't get it. We just don't get it as a people. There are some of us who have become awakened and we want to try to make and please the God, and we understand our role. We understand our potential. And our potential is to be like our parents. And if our father is God, or if our father is Allah, then our potential, little old us, we can be like Allah and greater. Do you remember in Roots when Kunta Kinte took his baby Kizzy and lifted Kizzy up to the sky, and he cried out to the universe? He said, behold, that which is greater than yourself. What did Kunta Kinte have in his hands? An infant, a baby. How can this baby, an infant that's still dependent on his mother's breast, how can this baby that can't even wipe his butt, how can this be greater than God himself or this creation, this universe? How is that possible? It is possible because this baby will eventually begin to evolve and grow, and within the child and the baby, it has the potential to grow into God and beyond. This is why the ancestors said, behold something, this child greater than yourself. We should not want to disappoint our Creator. We need to change our way of thinking and looking at ourselves. But I sort of understand, because how can we comprehend what we've never been? We can't comprehend ourselves being God. We can talk about it. We can write pictures about it. But really, we can't comprehend being that which we worship. Listen to me. You cannot comprehend, and I can't comprehend, that which you pray to. You don't believe that you can be like Allah. You don't believe you can be like Yahweh himself. You don't believe all these gods and images that you bow down to and worship. You don't believe you have the potential. But Kunta Kinte lifted up Kizzy and told the universe And he talked to the womb, the universe, this darkness in which all life comes from. Behold, that which is greater than yourself. Oh, man. Woo. You just don't get it, do you? Just don't. Let us not disappoint our parent. Okay? Let's try to understand these things. Stop looking at God in a fictional fantasy way. Because even in the Bible it says the kingdom of heaven is in you. It's all in you. Thank you for listening. Time is out. Jot down your comments. This is a deep subject. Peace, y'all.